Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today, we need to pick up where we left off, some 3 months ago. That's right, it has been quite a while since we played Sacred Stones here on the channel, but now that my computer issues have been resolved, other outstanding things I had going on have for the most part been resolved. I feel like it's time that I'm able to return to 2 uploads a day and get this beautiful little game wrapped up. So, a couple of points of order. Really, actually, the only point of order. It's been long enough that I don't really remember all of the wacky voices I was using for the cast, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. The ones that I remember, the ones that come back to me naturally, we'll go with. If I feel a voice for a character when I'm reading their lines, I'll go with it. But I'm not going to spend an inordinate amount of time trying to recall what voices I was using or recreate them 100% accurately. So I hope that doesn't bother any of you, but I feel like for the sake of forward progress and my voice in the Let's Play, it'll be easier if I just go with the flow. So with that out of the way, we need to resume Ephraim's story, where we had just finished clearing out a couple of ghost ships and recruited Larishel and Dazla, the erstwhile princess of Rouston, and her bodyguard, and are now landing at Port Tyzel so we can begin our beachhead assault on Grado. Let's begin, shall we? Prince Ephraim, we've docked in Tyzel. There's no sign of enemy troops at this time. Understood. Let's move quickly and prepare to go ashore. We have a straight road to the capital from here, but we'll be fighting for every step. Yes, and the fighting will only grow fiercer as we near the capital. If I may, my lord, I'd like to make a suggestion. Oh, who's this? Oh, another couple of familiar faces that we recognize from Eirika's campaign. This is the town, isn't it, Ewan? Yep. Thanks a lot, teacher. This is where Marissa's supposed to be. I have to tell her what's going on or she'll end up working for free. What happened? I heard there was some mistake, but... Yeah, the Mercenary Guild got Marissa mixed up with someone else. I don't know where she was supposed to go, but they sent her here instead. I figured I'd better let her know about the mix-up, right? So, what are you going to do now? I'm heading back to the village. I've looked near and far, but I haven't been able to locate the Lord Dragon. I must report my findings. Oh, I see. I'll be going now. Remember what I told you, Ewan. I know, don't be reckless with magic. Well, I'd better get going and find Marissa. That looks like a good place to start asking around. As he just runs into someone's house. Hello? Have you seen a murderous purple-haired swordswoman? Ephraim. From the east. That won't do, Seth. I cannot approve of sending reservists to the front lines. But the Grado army outnumbers our own by a tremendous amount. We have talented soldiers, but that counts for nothing against those numbers. Currently, we have some ready reservists in the rear protecting our supply convoy. What good is defending our convoy if it comes at the cost of losing the front? We must abandon our rear guard and strengthen the van, where we've already lost. This is enemy territory. We cannot surrender the convoy. But Prince Ephraim, Seth, I know you only want to improve the odds of our success. And I know you make these suggestions in part to protect me from harm. However, I have no intention of changing my mind in this. Huh? Oh, pardon me. It's nothing. Meh. Uh-oh. You know, I'm honestly surprised it took Grado this long to realize that, you know, the enemy prince and his entire army had just landed in one of our primary shipping ports. It took him a hot second. That response time could use some work. Prince Ephraim, it's a trap! Or maybe it's a trap. The city's crawling with Grado men. We're under attack. Prince Ephraim. All troops prepare to fight. To arms! And there we have it. We walk right into a trap. Goody us. Alright, so who do we have available here? Tana, Mulder, Seth, Dussel, Cormag, Amelia. Right, Cavalier Amelia. I forgot we were doing this. Naimi, Colm, Ross, Natasha, Garcia. Okay. So since this was more likely than not going to be the non-canon route, I remember I wasn't being too particular about the units we were using or how we were using them. But that doesn't mean we still can't optimize. Dazla could actually be a decent pick here, if I remember correctly. I think there's a decent number of Lance users. Yeah, we got some Cavaliers. Actually, less than I would expect. More magic than anything else. In which case, Dazla will be a very bad choice, so never mind. Tana will definitely be good because of all the magic users. Dussel, maybe not so much. Naimi could be decent. Amelia could be decent. Garcia is definitely getting, no pun intended, the axe. And as such, we might drop Ross as well. Neither of them are very good against magic, as we can see from their abysmal res. Colm and Naimi I think will be good, though. Cormag, just the versatility and the flying will be good. We have to watch him with res, but with all the water around, I think it'll be advantageous to be able to move him about. So, we have 3 people left. I'll probably just stick with Natasha and Mulder rather than even bothering to put experience into La Rochelle. And we're not going to use Dazla, so you know what? Just give us your items. Okay. Ardor is a beast, and there are a lot of shamans. So we'll probably bring him. We could potentially make an argument for loot as well. There's a decent number of axe users. Although I may just want to bring the Brothers Cavalier. No, you know what? We're going to go Joshua and loot. Joshua for the anti-axes, loot for the general magic damage. And I think that'll be pretty good. Now, items. We did use a bunch of our stuff last mission, so we might have to bolster our supplies a little bit. Cormag, I think, can take the short spear. He's got the constitution for it. I don't think we really have any good other bows for Naimi. Yeah. Seth. We can give him the silver sword just in case we really need to blow something up, and then we'll let him use up the rest of his items. Mulder needs more healing. We'll give him the mend we took off La Rochelle. Just so we can make sure that she has range attacks when we need them, we'll swap out that Iron Lance for a Javelin. Colm is good. Natasha's good. Ardor should be good, unless we have Shine or something. Nope. Okay. Well, we have a white gem we can sell. And what I might actually consider doing here is we could do some early promotes, because at this point, I think I just want to follow Eirika's story. We put a lot of time into getting our characters leveled and getting our supports figured out there. So what we could do here is potentially do some early promotes and show that off. That might not actually be a bad idea. No. Not an Orion's Bolt. Yeah, let's do a couple of early promotes, because we only have a few more missions left in this route anyway. So, better to squeeze out what power we can where we can. And I'm most likely going to make Tana a Wyvern Knight in Eirika's route, if I haven't already. It's been a while. So let's make her a Falcon Knight. Falco Knight, sorry. Now again, in Sacred Stones especially, but in most Fire Emblem games in general, you want to wait until you hit 20 before you promote, because you're just missing out on 10 levels worth of stats. But there are some niche cases where you can make the argument it might be a good idea to promote early, get that stat boost, especially if it's a character you're not planning on taking to the end game. And in a situation like this, where we're never going to get to the end game, why not? We'll leak out some extra ups. Now, what you might have seen there is that Tana can now use swords, and that is excellent. for a Falco Knight who has generally low constitution. Anyone else that we want to do this for? We can just do it for Cormac as well, honestly. Cormac and Mulder, maybe? I think we'll do that. We have the items for it, and then we have a limited time to use them, so... Alright, and Wyvern Lord, it's just the go-to for Cormac. He makes such a disgustingly good Wyvern Lord. The Flying Fortress himself. Consider this a taste of things to come in the Eirika route. He can also now use swords. We'll have to get him an iron sword as well. Actually, might wind up replacing his iron lance with an iron sword. Get him his vulnerary back. Actually, you know what? While we're at it... Normally some of this stuff is stuff I would have done off-screen, but it's been so long since we played, I couldn't really remember what it is that we had to do, so... My apologies on that front, but... At least this way you get to hear my reasoning on why I'm doing the things that I am. While it's happening, at least. Okay, finally... Let's get Mulder squared away here. And what's good about this is now we'll have another magic attacker as well. So we'll have to get him a lightning tongue. Although... He's definitely... If we're even still using him, maybe we dropped Mulder. Well, regardless, if we're using Mulder in the Eirika route, he's going to become a bishop, because bishops are just insanely strong in this game. So for the sake of variety, we're going to make him a sage. Just because we can. Nice. Now, on the off chance that we get anyone to 20 before the... Well, before this route ends, basically, we will still level them, but we will be getting a few more items in case you're worried about me just having spent some of our upgrade items, some of our promotion items. We will be getting some more, so don't worry about that too much. Very good. And we'll be able to make sure we can get those people promoted. But for now, that's a big power boost that we just got. Especially having Mulder be able to attack. That's going to be nice. So, with that said, who do we want to put where? We can make a pretty strong assault force with Tana and Cormac to push up the left. We have to get to this house to recruit Ewan. And then we have to get Ewan to Marissa, who's here, so we can recruit her as well. Pretty much exactly the same here as she is in the Eirika route, so we really don't need to go into it. On hard mode, she's way better. On normal mode, she's kind of compared to Joshua. But here, she's pretty strong. And we will want to add that strength to the team. Oh, also, you may remember, our friend Kalik is here. Don't worry. He won't be sticking around. And thank God, because we would probably get crushed if we tried to fight him here. So, that said, how do we want to arrange things here? I think we're going to put Tana and Cormac up front here. And we might have Natasha positioned to back them up to come around. Now, Amelia and Ephraim. They're going to want to be on this side to help deal with the Cavaliers, but these axe users are going to be a problem too. So we'll have Joshua positioned over here. And there's really no axe users on this left-hand side, so I might even put Comb over here as well. We'll leave Mulder on the right-hand side. We'll have Seth go left. Actually, let's do it this way. I know we're stacking our beefy units on the left-hand side here, but that's fine. That'll let them push, which is good, while our weaker units hold the right and hold up, or gather some XP. So, I think this will be good. And, of course, no need to worry about saving here and locking ourselves out of the world map, because you go straight here after Ghost Ship and don't get a chance to go to the world map. So, let's go. Alright. Oh, it is good to be back. It is good to be back. I always miss Fire Emblem when I've been away from it for a long time. Alright, well, first things first is we have a Cavalier that we're going to be able to bait in, so that should be easy pickings. There are a few units that we do need to make sure that we watch out for here as well. A couple of killer units, some powerful mages. Where are you guys? Oh, we have a Cavalier with a Javelin over here, that's good to know. We have a Luna, which, as mentioned a while back, is nowhere near as good here as it's been in past Fire Emblem games, but still something to consider. We have a droppable short bow on this archer, very nice. Where are you? There's a mage here somewhere. Ah! Not a mage, but an archer with a killer bow. Very good to be aware of. Of course, we have Marissa. We have a mercenary with a killing edge over here on the right. Ah, here we are. And this mage with Hellfire, who can put out a lot of damage. So, those are the units to watch out for. They shouldn't be too much of an issue, but, again, always something to consider. Always better to pay attention. Alright, so we have this guy's going to come up here. We can let Amelia and Ephraim deal with that. While we have Colm and Joshua set up here for the sword users. Or for the axe users, I should say. Ardor and Loot are going to be able to split whichever way we need them to. More likely than not, this top row is going to need the healing, so we'll leave Natasha there. And we'll have Seth here as a rear guard, just in case we need him to charge out and deal with something. Ah, Kalik, who I think was Scottish, but we're going to change that. Soldiers of Grado, you call yourselves warriors? You're pathetic. Fort Rigwald, you lost it. Your General Dussel, a traitor. Where's the honor of the Grado Imperial Army? It wallows in filth and mud. Is this the ending you envisioned? Is this how you would be remembered? Will you let the bards sing of how you fell to the renegade Ephraim? I think not. Now get up and fight! Kill them all! And bring me Ephraim's head! Alright. Kalik's out for blood. Good to know. Yeah, let me tell you, he's not coming out on top here, this Cavalier. Now note, if she had 10 more levels of experience behind her and was actually level 21 instead of like level 11 or whatever, 12, she would have that guy dead to rights, guaranteed. But as it stands, she's still leagues better than him. Alright, Shaman's coming up. I'm really not too worried about them. Aha, what's this?
Kalik, interesting. What are you doing here? You were ordered to loose your dogs of war on Gehenna, were you not?
Keep silent, you decrepit sod. I told you, Gehenna's under control. My plan is in full effect. All we need to do now is wait. You see, Gehenna is an overripe fruit. It's being devoured by worms from within. We can pluck it anytime we wish.
Oh, how your plans seem to have gone awry. Even now, Eirika makes her way toward Gehenna. Your perfect fruit has turned to rot while you did nothing. It's time. You will return to the capital with me.
What? Are you truly serious, you old goat? Glenn. No, it's that black-hearted Volta. What's he playing at now?
There's no call for that sort of talk. That one has his uses, after all. You can leave the defeat of Ephraim to your subordinates. Oh yes, and you can use the troops I brought with me as well. It will no doubt be an interesting battle. Let's go now, Kalik. You wouldn't want to hurt a certain someone's feelings, would you?
What else can I do? And, yeah, the troops that Reeve was talking about were monsters, so that's great. We have to contend with that now. It's good. It's good.
More of those fiends. What's going on? Their movements. It's as though those creatures are cooperating with Grado's army.
Yeah, they are. And let me tell you, that's going to be a problem. So, we have to deal with that, which is great. Fortunately, we do have some of our strongest units over here to help deal with the gargoyles, so that's something. I think our best plan here is to just have Mulder murk this guy. And Molder's animations are still turned off. Rip. There we go. And then we can have our flyers try and deal with these flyers. We might just have our one flyer deal with these flyers, honestly. Yep. Whap! The power of the Wyvern Lord knows no bounds, let me tell you. It's good stuff. And then Tana can post up. And she'll have Molder's flank covered. This shaman will probably shoot at her, but, I mean, whatever, it's fine. Better than having Molder get slapped by a lance. Speaking of lances, a lot of lances there. We have our axes here we have to worry about. But fortunately, they can't push up. At least far enough to hurt us, so that's good. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We can clear this guy out. And then probably just have Amelia use a vulnerary. At worst, she'll get slapped by a lance and either a spell or a javelin. But I think that'll be fine. Luna's odds of hitting are extremely low, and I don't think she'll die with the extra javelin damage. Unless these guys come down south, which I mean they could. I'd be surprised if they did, but... And I think, just to bait this guy out, we're actually going to have Joshua come down. Naimi can post up behind Colm. We can proc a support that we've already seen, just for the extra stats. And then I think we hold here. Ooh, oh yeah, we do have to take a look at the new boss as well, now that Kalik is gone. Well done, Joshua. Exactly as I would expect, sir. Yeah, Cormac's got these guys on lock. Especially if he keeps just getting crits off the cuff. Alright, cool. I'm in for this. And again, alright, cool, done. Gargoyles dealt with. After the nightmare that was the last chapter and its swarms of gargoyles, that's satisfying. Alright, he did come down, fair enough. Actually, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. The javelin guy might be about to execute Colm. Well, I mean, that's not a concern. Alright, just get to the javelin guy so we know what's happening, please. Wow, Tana, you gotta work on your dodges, girl. Alright, well, nothing to worry about here. Now, javelin guy, go. It's gonna move literally everyone else first, isn't it? Yep. Oh, god damn it. Alright, BRB. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. I decided that we needed a little bit of a stronger front than we were presenting when we had Lute and Joshua with us, so I decided to swap them out for Dussel and Kyle. Seems to be working out well thus far. I'm feeling a bit better about our prospects of holding this right flank. The left is still exactly the same. Cormag and Molder and Tana and all that good stuff, so... feeling pretty good about this. We do have to watch when our spider friends come to town. But beyond that, I think we're okay. So, now of course this is the issue with Dussel, is that Dussel will absolutely annihilate anything that I choose to direct him at. So, we might just send him up to intercept the spiders, honestly, so we don't even have to worry about them. Because they're just scary. They are just scary, and I don't feel like having to panic as they approach someone who really should not be fighting them in melee combat, so maybe we'll do just that. Real question, can Colm kill a shaman? Colm can kill a shaman, possibly because this one's wielding Luna, but who cares? Let's do it. I do love the animation for Luna, it's so cool. It's just a shame that it went from bustedly overpowered in 7 to nigh unusable in 8. Such a shame. So this shaman here can't target in front of this one. Does Amelia have the wherewithal to slaughter him where he stands? Not quite, it doesn't look like. And I'm assuming that Tana will do too much damage. Oh, maybe not. There we go. We have secured a kill for Amelia. But what about the left flank, Tom, you say? Well, we have Mulder fall back and Cormac go and reinforce him and we'll be fine. Mulder could probably hold on his own on the left if I really needed him to for a turn. But I'd rather not push my luck there. Nice. As I may have mentioned previously as well, we're going to be getting Ewan in this map. Well, I know I mentioned that. But there's a good chance we're not going to bother using him. I mean, maybe. I might change my mind. But more likely than not, he's just not going to be worth it at this point. So, even though we have Ross and we're working on Amelia, I mean, we're already struggling to get Amelia leveled to a decent point. Ewan at this point, I mean, he's got the advantages of being a mage, but I don't know, man. That's a tough sell. Alright, Mulder. Actually, wait. What's your speed before we just throw you into this nonsense? 13. Oh, pff, you're fine. Actually. How much damage would you be taking if you got attacked by both of them? A fair chunk. Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. We're just going to let him fight the Cavalier, and that'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, Kyle's a little hurt, but not too bad. I might just have Seth and Dussel smite these shamans so we don't have to worry about the potential magic damage there. And then Kyle should be fine with all the physical attackers. God, Dussel's such a beast. Look at this glorious man! Let's go. See ya. Everything about the Great Knight animation is just pure, unadulterated, beautiful sprite work, and I love it so much. Iron Blade? Yeah. I don't know if Intelligent Systems knew that Sacred Stones would be the last Fire Emblem on the GBA. They probably did. It was getting pretty long in the tooth at that point, but knowing now that this was the last Fire Emblem on the GBA, it would have been great if they could have put some more time into, like, sprucing up all of the old sprites that they'd been using since 6, and give them the same type of love that Great Knight and stuff like that got. A few things did, like General got its new attack animation and things like that, but it would have been nice to see just that little bit of extra sprucing up. Really would have kicked it to another level. More than it already was. Sacred Stones looks amazing compared to 6, but you approach Dussel, you fool. Well, okay, fair enough. It's about the best response not response, result that mercenary could have possibly expected, knowing going into it that he wasn't going to do any damage. There's the potential there that we could have been crit by this Cavalier, and I may have actually thrown my entire computer out the window if that happened. Alright, Mage Force coming down the left flank along with a Mouth Dog. Nothing too concerning there. We can have Tana swoop back across and help him out. Ow! An archer with a short bow has a snowball's chance in hell of ever doing damage to Dussel. Alright. I'm tempted to say we just have Mulder fall back, blow this guy up, and then Cormag could just take the front. But does that put him in range of the mages? Let's see. It would put him in range of 1. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's only got fire. 12 attack is certainly not doubling him. I don't even need to check that. I mean, he'll take 10 damage from it. But he should be fine with everything else. Zanbato he doesn't have to worry about. Fiery Fang he doesn't have to worry about. Yeah, let's go. We'll heal him up just in case. We'll leave the Iron Sword on so he has the highest chance to hit possible. And they should be fine. Like I said, we'll have Tana come across to back them up. And now this side. No double in there. We could just finish off the Moth Dog. And then let Seth deal with the spiders. They have so much attack, though. Even for Seth, that's tenuous. It would definitely be better to send Dussel out there. What if we have Natasha heal Kyle? Then we have Kyle move north of that archer, hit it with whatever, and then have Amelia finish it off, get the kill, move Seth up next to Kyle in that newly opened spot, and they continue holding the line. Cool. There was a decent possibility there that he wasn't going to hit, which is why I shut up, because I didn't want to jinx it. Alright. It's time to meet your maker, sir, / madam. At the hands of a, like, 14-year-old defector from your own country. Sucks to suck, my dude. Hey! Strength. You know what? I'll take it. Her other stats are doing okay for her level, but strength is always a concern. Always, always, always. I could be stupid and I could put Coleman here to try and get some XP, but as previously mentioned, that'd be stupid. Hey! Big crit. We're getting to the point where Seth is actually, like, potentially taking some decent damage, and it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not prepared for the day, again, where Seth can no longer be the unstoppable giga tank that he's been for the whole campaign. Yeah, barring what we know about Eirika's story, of course, but it was just so nice coming back to him being Super Chad again. But of course, now we have Dussel to be Super Chad, so I guess I can't be too upset about it. Especially when Seth is dropping these sick crits all over the place. Yeah, not that we even need them, but I mean, it's pretty. Will Seth double this? I don't think he will. No, okay. Better that way anyway, we can give that XP to somebody else. Now this Cormac might double because the Zanbato is heavy from what I remember. Nope. Not heavy enough, it seems. Not heavy enough. Ah, nice. Honestly, Dussel's pretty much the only one in the current party configuration I would trust to just be able to deal with the bales. Like, they're just so nasty. And we'll cut down a dog while we're at it, too. I love how the game knows that Ephraim's route is just so much harder than Eirika's and just says, here, take this level 9 Great Knight and have at it. Like, okay. I'm not going to complain about it. Yep, there's that 10 damage. Fair enough. We came prepared, so it's fine. Oh god, there's another spider over there, though. Really, the only thing I'm truly worried about on this map are these spiders. Oh my god, and they just keep coming. Okay, so this one... Excuse you. This one, there we go. Oh, I hate their little dance that they do. Their little sprite animation. At least this one isn't actually venomous. Well, it's gonna hurt like hell if it hits anybody, but right now, it's not actually gonna be in range. At least with the current configuration. Yeah, we can try and pick off a mage. Ow. Damn it! Of course. It'd be too easy. That could actually present a potential issue here, now that I think about it. Can both of these do 10 damage to Cormag? They can. With everything else, that could actually kill him. Although, technically speaking, if that's the only damage he's taking, he'll live with 4. And he only has 5 moves, so that can't hit him. So if Cormag and Molder can kill the Moth Dog and the Soldier... which means Molder has to kill the Moth Dog. Okay, and if Molder doesn't kill the Moth Dog, then Cormag has to heal. I think. How much damage can you do? 16. No, he doesn't, actually. He can still try and kill the mercenary, but then the Moth Dog is free to go to town on Molder, which would be a bad time. So, 13 to his 5, so he'll take 8, and will he be doubled? He categorically will, so that'll actually be 16. We know those both have 12, which would be another 3, so... Oh, basic math, basic math, basic math, basic math. It was 9 and 12, right? Yeah. So that'd be another 6, so 24 total damage. That would leave him with 6 HP if everything else was dead. Even so, that would still be fine. I would just have to make sure that I use fire to try and kill the Mouth Dog, otherwise these guys will get weapon triangle advantage, and that would be a bad time. So here we go! RNG, don't screw me! Okay, whoo! Alright, we're in the clear. Barring any other particularly ridiculous nonsense, we are now fine. Oh, imagine if we hadn't promoted these 3. We would be having so much worse of a time than we already are. Alright. Amelia, can you get yourself some XP anywhere? Not in the current state. Well, okay, you know what? I didn't mean to do that, but fair enough. Amelia's doing some damage to an archer today, folks. No, the worst outcome in the world. It's just less XP than what she could be getting, which is, you know, she'll live, it's fine. Oh, I missed Super Ardor. Maybe he doesn't crit. Hey, okay, there we go. Now we can pick up that kill on Naimi. Goodbye, sir. Hey, strength. Excellent. Very good. As we all know, strength is Naimi's best friend. And also her most elusive one. Well, looks like we need to go for the kill there just so we can start doing damage to the other one, which is fine. The other one only has an iron bow, so we don't really need to worry about crit from it. And as such, I don't really need to worry about Ardor exploding. Hey, and we even got the short bow. Excellent. Naimi will like that. And we definitely all care very much about what Naimi wants in life. Hey, attaboy, Kyle. Very good. Save the killing edge for your Myrmidons and Swordmasters, they said. They're better with them, they said. But what if my Cavalier tank just crit kills things? Big brain plays. Alright, well, we do have a mage. Well, a shaman specifically, but a magic user. So it could present... Oh, God, not really even that much of an issue, huh? God, I forgot that they just said Dussel is good at everything, including resistance. Like, Dussel as a pre... Let me talk about this for a second. As a pre-promoted armored unit, comes with more res than half my army. And he has luck, too. The man is such a machine. Like, all of the normal conventions, his growths aren't the best, sure. They're not bad, though. Of all of the conventions that Fire Emblem, at this point in its history, had set for pre-promoted units, barring a few exceptions, Dussel just breaks all of them. And he's such a man as a result. I love this guy. Alright. You foolish spider. You've walked into my territory, and as such, you must pay. Yeah, get your puny attack in with your puny sharp claw. Beautiful. Alright, now we'll get whapped by the shaman, more likely than not, and that's fine. Natasha, if you would, please. Alright. Next up. Mage is going for Cormag, as expected. Unless the other one decides to go for Mulder, which would be weird, but... Nope, okay, there you go. Alright. So we do have another spider to worry about, which is... my biggest concern. Tana should be able to clean up one of the mages. You'll notice this glitch. Dussel has a different spear now than he did when he... Stop with the spiders! Dussel has a different lance or spear there than he did when he was fighting in melee. For some reason, in Sacred Stones, they have a different model for thrown spears, and I think thrown axes as well, with the Great Knight. And when they get attacked from range, it uses the ranged sprite, even if they can't counterattack. Which is cool. I mean... fair enough. It's such a minor little detail. Really not a big deal that they, like, quote-unquote, missed that. Alright. Can we get another kill here with... Nope. Maybe if Naimi's closer. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Yep, nice. I'm honestly a little bit worried about the left flank again, just because of that goddamn spider. Because, like, Cormag's hurt, Tana can't fight it, Mulder can't fight it. Tana could maybe fight it, but not with the mages around. I need her to clean those up anyway. Nice. Everyone ate their Wheaties today. More Wheatie eaten. Come on. All the strength growths, please. Yeah, Cormag can fight it, but he needs to be healed first. Especially because we have another one coming down the pipe! Oy, oy. Alright, Tana, can you kill this mage? You can. Okay. And we can get a big mend heal on Cormag. Okay, okay. I think we got this. The only issue... I mean, Mulder should get a full heal or damn close on Cormag. Which, even if he then gets hit... Even if we guesstimate that it only puts him to 30, right? Even though I think it'll heal for full. Even if it only puts him to, like, 30. We're looking at potential of 12 damage here, which would put him down to 18, plus another 10 from this mage for 8 at worst. He'll be out of the range of that spider. This mage will be dead. Let's do that before I count my chickens and such. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Then... Yeah, because Mulder can't kill it, right? No, no way. Nope, not heal. Not heal. There we go. $33. Okay, that was close, actually. And then we go in with the Killer Lance. Maybe get a crit. Ah, nope. Bro! Bro. Are you for real right now? Dude. Okay, so assuming that it's going to hit Mulder. Defense of 5, damage 27, so he'll take 22. And then another 3, so 25. Can it double him? It shouldn't be able to. They're so slow. Okay. Alright, we should still be fine, but come on, dude. These goddamn spiders. I'm so sick of their BS. Jeez.